Hello guys, my name is Henrik and I'm a Norwegian, and I will be reacting to something that has been circulating on YouTube again. It's quite old, or well, 3 years old now, music video made by Jaiden and featuring Boyinaband. Um, it's actually quite, yeah, I've never heard it before. So it will be interesting to hear and react to. I may pause the video and wait to give my thoughts and input, but other than that, let's go.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, yeah, tunnel vision on the floors. In the scale of things, it's unimportant, so no talking, but it's still an intrusive thought. Tried hard to correct it, yeah, but nothing was effective. And no one else seemed so obsessed with it. Things were desperate until the voice crept in. I can help you, trust me, you're ready. It seemed dangerous, but it had to have faith in it. The secret is to just be empty.
Okay, it seems like this is some mental stuff. First thoughts, maybe eating disorder. I saw something about the calories on the start there, and now talking about being empty. That's my first thought.
Didn't know if it was wise to listen, but what could it hurt to try?
And at first it was working, but then things were emerging. Cracked lips and tired eyes. I'm hungry with no appetite. I'm shivering and shaking, and I tell myself it's fine, but you can't fool your body, you can only fool your mind. Yeah, empty, I just need to be.
Okay, that line there that Jaiden thinks, you can never fool your body, you can only fool your mind. That's quite true. Well, you can only fool your mind to an extent as well, but it's if you think about it, it's the body needs what it needs. The mind, you can decide if you want or need something, again to an extent, but it's easier to trick the mind than it is to trick the body, because the body needs the nutrition it needs.
Empty, hide from anybody who will prevent me. Just fill up on water and shame. No, I'm not hungry, I just ate. I developed a taste for this, endure the never-ending ache. Convince myself I'm in control, and it's not all the voice that makes me sick.
Inside it's empty. I know it's wrong, I'm looking, but I can't see myself. Inside it's empty.
Okay, the chorus here is catchy. It's catchy, and I think they made the right lyrics as well for the chorus.
I know it's wrong, but it's so hard to stop it alone. You're getting even worse. All the days begin to merge. Yeah, just a blurry haze, and now it's almost second nature to ignore the urges. Can't trust my own nature, and every calorie a failure. Gotta push the intake down every day, cause the voice comes back to say, you want to eat? Bite your tongue. Don't wanna stay in embarrassment, just have to stomach it.
Don't want to stay in embarrassment, just have to stomach it. Yeah. Yeah, I can kind of relate to that. I don't have any first or hand or second hand experience with eating disorders, but I do have with other mental disorders or psychological disorders, and it is a big part of it is that you don't want to, how should I say it? You don't want to be a disappointment to yourself. You don't want to be a disappointment to others. You don't want to let yourself down. That's number one, I think, in everyone's thoughts. Um, and if you are convinced that that you if your mind always tells you that you can't eat that or you can't eat that or you can't eat at all, just drink some water to, I guess, survive, and then eat something now and then regurgitate that. Um, of course, it's going to be letting yourself down when you eventually give in to eating again.
They don't know what you want. A tug of war against common sense. I don't want to believe that I've overstepped.
But it's so overwhelming, and I hope no one can tell. Cause the numbers keep decreasing. This ordeal is becoming routine. Check arms, back, neck, thighs. Suck it in and pinch my size. The scales are betraying me. The mirror is a lie. Numbers, it all comes down to numbers. I know it's wrong, but just because you know you're colorblind doesn't mean you can see the color.
I don't know if you can see that, but I have chills. I have mad chills right now. This Jaiden, you can tell that Jaiden has first-hand experience with this, and because the way she, the way she actually makes this come forward, it's insane. She is involved in this, and it's obvious that some part of her is hurt by this, or some part of her has dealt with this, or is dealing with it. I guess these kind of things you don't. It's like with any addiction, you never get rid of it. You learn to deal with it and cope with it, but you never get rid of it completely. So it's there. Yeah, I'm excited to see how this develops.
Fine, I admit I'm addicted, but the hunger feels good. How do I quit this? I know I could die, I've seen the statistics, but the voice is with me through thick and thin.
Inside it's empty. I know it's wrong, I'm looking but I can't see myself. Inside it's empty. I know it's wrong, but it's so hard to stop it alone. Inside it's empty. I know it's wrong, I'm looking but I can't see myself. Inside it's empty. I know it's wrong, but it's so hard to stop it alone.
I can reach out to someone not like me. If you ask for help, it doesn't make you weak. I can reach out to someone not like me. I can help my mind to learn to trust my heart.
I can reach out to someone not like me. If you ask for help, it doesn't make you weak. I can reach out, ignore what the voice tells me. I can help my mind learn to trust my body.
Okay, that that bridge there, that's really important. It's a really important message, because dealing with something like this, um, some mental disorders and or psychological issues, it may be beneficial to speak to others with the same condition, but when it comes to eating disorders, I'm pretty sure that's not the case. I've heard of yeah, statistics say otherwise, and so it has been shown that there are forums on the internet and stuff like that made by people with eating disorders for people with eating disorders, trying to convince each other that the eating disorder is correct. It's right. It's nothing wrong with it, and that just goes into a spiral of evil, I guess. So uh, speak to someone that does not struggle with the same as you. That's number one. Or well, number one is speak to someone. You should never be afraid to do so. It has helped me. It's helped a lot of people. Um, I'm still actually struggling with talking about things, but it helps. Yeah.
Inside it's empty. I know it's wrong, I'm looking but I can't see myself. Inside it's empty. I know it's wrong but it's so hard to stop it alone. Inside it's empty. I can reach out. Inside it's empty.
I can reach out.
That's cool with a little face reveal on the end there for Jaiden. I know that she for a long time didn't show her face publicly on YouTube. And I guess the face reveal actually came around at the same time that she was open about her eating disorder. Yeah, this is an important message, and I think not only the message is important, but the way it's being conveyed is a really good way to convey it. It's the right way to convey it. It's what should I call it? Yeah, it's a good way to convey it. One line that stuck with me was, well, it was obviously this thing with the mirror is lying or something like that. That stuck with me because again you have this. I would be a bit afraid to call it body dysmorphia because that may not be what it is. I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist, but it may not be body dysmorphia per se, but you see something that isn't there. Everything's about numbers. Everything's about how you become as small as you can be, or whatever it may be that your mind suddenly has convinced itself. And another line that stuck with me is this: even though you're colorblind, or even though you know you're colorblind, doesn't mean you can see colors. And that's very true. I think what she means there is that even though I know I have a problem, it doesn't mean I can actually fix it. And that's very true. If you look at the statistics again, there's many people with bulimia, with anorexia and stuff like that. And these kind of conditions, I think those are topping the lists of mental health disorders deaths, or deaths by caused by mental health disorders. And it's important to get that message out there to get people to know about this, to get people to know the signs. How can I help? Because it's really important to help people. Just ask them how they're doing. Not just for eating disorders, but for everything. Ask people how they're doing. It takes 1 second out of your life, and it may help other people a lot more than it may be a hindrance to you. that 1 second, it's not a hindrance to you in your life, but it may mean so much for that other person, um, to know that someone is actually caring about them, and trying to help them. Obviously, that's not enough for something as complex as an eating disorder. Um, but yeah, ask for help if you need it. It's uh, from anyone, I guess, for first from a friend, and then maybe professional help if you need that, or the other way around. It's completely up to you, but just ask someone. All right, well, that was my take on Jaiden and Boyinaband's Empty. It's a really important, im- yeah, really important topic to discuss. I would love to hear some more and react to some more videos, music videos, whatever. So if you'd like this video, just click the like button, subscribe, and comment down below if you have any suggestions about what I should react to next. Alright, have a nice day.